Gotta charge my meta glasses up. I like to get content for the day when I'm out and about. You just never know what's gonna happen. But for you guys that don't know me, my name is Melissa Jackson. I go by your favorite blind auntie over there on TikTok. And I have a hereditary eye condition that has caused me to slowly go blind over time. My specific gene mutation is Usher's 2A. And on top of having that, over 2 months ago, I found out I have a macular film that is on both of my eyes as well. Now, if I didn't have the retinitis pigmentosa, they will be able to peel the film off. But being that I have that, Instagram now, I have to voiceover. She will tell everything. So that's a brief description about myself. I hope you guys have been enjoying my content. I try to do different content on all my platforms. If you don't know the other platforms I'm talking about, you can always go look in my descriptions of my videos, and it have all my social media platforms. I will be uploading a video today, another one, and I've been trying to give my point of view with my meta glasses, and then a bird's eye view with my phone. But like I was saying on my last video that I just posted, it was a vlog. It was the day, come out with a day out with the blind woman. And man, life is like, people will look at me on social media and think that my life is just so easy, because you're only getting a glimpse into my life for maybe like 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes shorter than that. And it looks like I have adjusted, which I have. I had no choice but to adjust to vision loss. But sometimes throughout that day, or certain situations make me say like, dang, I really wish that this didn't happen to me. Losing my independence to drive has been one of the most difficultest things that has happened to me, because I went from driving and being able to do what I want when I want and being by myself. Being blind, you sometimes have to have somebody with you to help you. Like, I don't have 100% of my independence like I would prefer, because I've always been a loner. And now, not by my choice, I have to have someone with me. So it's no more sneaking and doing this or doing that, because somebody always have to be around. And that is one of the things that I hate more than anything, is that I always have to have somebody around me. And then say, like, if I have to maybe do something regarding like money or cards or something, I may need to have somebody around that I could trust. But who can you really trust to make sure that you did everything correctly, so you don't make any errors? Like, I don't know if I came on here and told you guys that I am an author. I wrote a memoir. It's on Amazon. The title is Behind the Smile, and author Melissa Jackson. You know, I did that by myself, and when I tell you I had to go over everything a million times, it was so exhausting. I had been writing that book for over 5 years, and I finally did it. And then when I did upload it, Amazon made a mistake. And one of the people that I had told about the book, they thought the error was on me. That irritated my soul so bad, because you're going to automatically think it's me because I'm blind. When I go over things a million times trying to make sure that I don't make errors, because I never want anyone to blame my blindness for me having a mishap. Um, that bothers me.
At Cadlica Cabo. Said hi. Button.
Hey, thank you.
Actions available.
Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate all my new followers that I have over here on Instagram. I like the feedback that I've been getting. So now I've been trying to let you guys into my daily life a little bit more. I have a video that I'm going to post later on. It's going to be kind of funny, but then weird at the same time. So when people initially see me, I don't care if I have a guide dog with me or I have my mobility cane, and I ask for assistance, they look at me like I'm crazy because I can't see. I can see, but then I can't see. So for you guys that are new here, I have severe tunnel vision in my left eye. It's like looking through a straw and it's blurry. In my right eye, all I can see is shapes and shadows. So I guess because I give eye contact or I look, I've heard that when I do look sometimes at people for too long, one of my eyes veer off. But it still doesn't matter. People look at me like, what do you need me to write that for? What do you need me to read that for you for? Which I do have apps that I use, like my Meta glasses or the Chat GPT live mode. It's just easier to me to have somebody else to read it, because then I have to go fumbling through the apps, or hey Meta, read this for me. And I don't know. Lately, my Meta glasses have been acting crazy. Yesterday, if you watch the video, The Day in the Life of a Blind Woman, you will see I was at the store and I was asking Meta it was the lipstick that I was trying to get, trying to find out what color, what kind it was, and she wasn't working. Some stores, I don't know what it is, but they don't work sometimes. So I don't know. I just don't know why they don't work. I need to look into that because I do have insurance on my glasses. Now, ChatGPT, on the other hand, the live version, it works awesome. It really do. But it takes time to navigate to get to that specific area to where it will talk live to me. Patience is one of the things that I've gotten better at, but I'm still working on. I had no choice but to learn to get a little patience. And so that's one of the things that I love about me since becoming blind. I've learned patience. I sympathize with everybody because I know how you could have all your five senses one moment, and then maybe you'll wake up the next day and something didn't happen. I've witnessed how things could happen within a blink of an eye, literally. So I think I sympathize a lot with people. But I still, like I say, I still have my bad moments as well. Another thing, that before I started losing my sight, people wouldn't play with me. They wouldn't try to get over on me. They wouldn't try to finesse me. I would catch stuff just like that. But now it seems like people be like, oh, let me try to get over on her because they think they can. So I'm always having to put people in their places, or sometimes I done been in a situation to where I didn't have a choice but to let that person take advantage of me. But then I checked them once I got home. Like, all kind of stuff has happened to me since losing my sight. And then sometimes it's people that you know the most and people that you should trust. That's like family or like real close friends that try you the most. So if I could give anybody some advice that is blind or visually impaired, it is to always speak up for yourself. learn to how to navigate your iPhone or Android, because all of them have accessibility features, because you never know if you have to call somebody to come get you. You never know if you have to call an Uber to come get you. The next one is, I always try to keep you some money on a prepaid card and have it hooked up to Uber or Lyft, whichever one that you use. Because I've learned people will really try you when they feel like you are dependent on them for a ride. They'll even try to leave you.
Add a Q&A sticker.
So, yeah, when it comes to using my voiceover and going live on certain social media apps, I have not gotten that down yet. Like adding a Q&A sticker on YouTube or on TikTok, putting the words on the screen and stuff like that, it's complicated. And me, I'm normally always by myself. So I have to do things alone and figure things out alone. So bear with me. I'll probably go live one day and just fumble around with voiceover and try to figure this thing out. But I just wanted to come on here today to say thank you to everybody that is a new follower, everybody that has been leaving comments, even if it's a not so nice comment. I still appreciate it because it still means that you took the time to look at the video and commented a time out of your day, even if it was negative. I don't let the trolls get to me. I don't let what people say get to me, because like I said, I done got to be too nice sometimes. I know everybody is going through something, and how people try to act like everybody is perfect. Nobody is perfect. Somebody somewhere have an insecurity. They probably don't say it, but they do. And it's like they try to deflect it onto people on social media because they feel so bad about themselves within. Um, Anybody that come online and put their self out there, to me, they are brave, because social media can be a very cruel and heartless place, if you know what I mean. People judge so much, they stereotype so much. But that's something that I've always had to deal with my whole life, because I've always looked different. I've always dressed how I wanted to dress. I've always been me. I've always been secured in who I am. And I advise anybody, disabled, not disabled, be yourself, because somebody is going to come along and going to be like, I like everything about that person. You know, because God made us all different. Even if we're twins, quadruplets, sextuplets, we are all different. We all have our own individual personality, and that's what makes us unique. So don't ever lose that. They have enough of people in the world trying to act like somebody else. But anyway, I'm supposed to get off of here. I got tons of stuff to do today, and I'm sick. I am getting over pericarditis. Yeah. I work out. But when I get sick or cold or viral infection, yeah, I've been prone to get that. Google it. Find out what it is. Pericarditis. But this is your girl, Melissa J., also known as your favorite blind auntie. And I appreciate everybody that came on here. Be waiting on some more content today. I will be posting some more. I will start doing skits. Yeah, stay tuned. Talk to you guys later.
Finish.